What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about how to group tracks inside of Ableton Live, and also why this is important from both a functional and an organizational standpoint. So I have a track loaded up here, Cycles by Jonathan McReynolds. Really dope track on the site. Now it's broken up into 17 different tracks. Now that's a lot of tracks to a lot of stems to try to work with when you're in a live environment and you're trying to control your tracks. Maybe you need to turn something up or you need to turn something down really quick. The bass is too loud or the whatever. But if you've got all of these tracks to try to sift through while you're playing, it's just not an ideal situation. So what we do, or what I like to do, is create groups of tracks in order to lessen my track count and also to clean up my workspace so I can be able to get to stuff quicker and clean it up. So what we're going to do is group these tracks. I'm here inside a session view, and I'm going to select a group of tracks that are similar, and we're going to blend them together. So for instance, these two acoustic tracks right here are two similar tracks. So we can group those. So I can right click and I can hit group tracks. I can also just hit Command G to do that as well. Now I hit Command R and rename this to acoustics, right? So now I can close that group, and anytime I want to get back into that group and control individual levels, I can just expand that group. Just that simple or just that easy. Now we'll take like my percussion stuff like clap. I got a kick right here. I got two just percussion tracks. So these all make up my drums for this particular song. So I'll just hit Command G and it puts them in a group, and we'll just call this group perk, right? So now that's in there. Of course, we want to blend our click and our cues together in a group. We'll hit Command G and we'll just name this, click. And where's my end at? Cues, right? And I like to have those kind of like up here at the top of the session. And then we'll blend other tracks, like all of my key stuff, like pad here. I got a synth here. I got this one that just says keys, which is probably like just auxiliary stuff, bells, and all those different things like that. And we'll group those into a track, into a group or what have you, and we'll call this just aux, right? So, you know, maybe I'm going to play piano live, so I'll delete that track. And then we'll take these two tracks, my Rhodes and my organ, and we'll blend these into a group as well, and we'll call that group just keys, because it's my keys tracks. All right, so now I have all of these set up here, and instead of 17 tracks, I've now got it broken down to just 8 tracks. Wow, that's cool. Why that's cool is most like pad controllers, APCs, nano control, LPD, like controllers that you would use to control your tracks on stage, have about 8 faders on them, right? So now you can control all of your tracks inside of your session using a pad controller like that or what have you with faders on it easily, anyone that's on the market. So it makes it a whole lot easier when you're on stage to go and grab something. So like if I go back over here to the song, let's just play it here. And I need to turn down like my click and cues, or turn them up rather. I can just go here and turn that up with one fader. I can do the same thing with my acoustics. You know what I mean? Or my perk. So either way, I can grab something really quick and turn it down and blend groups of instruments instead of trying to go through 17 different tracks and blend it to make it work. It just makes your workflow a whole lot easier, a whole lot simpler, and a whole lot better when you're working with tracks in a live environment. So I hope this video helped you. Feel free, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe there. If you're watching on IGTV, feel free to follow us and check out our other videos. Talk to you guys on the next one. I'm out. Holla at your boy.